not to say that everything just clicked for that meet because you had been doing it, this entire season, but what was different about that one versus the other one that you've been right there on the cusp of a win?
I think we really just thought about having a complete meet. It's something we talked about the entire week leading up to that meet, just putting 4 events together, going 24 for 24, and we did it in the inter squad on Thursday, so once we hit all those, we kind of knew it was going to translate over to Friday night, and it was amazing, one of the best feelings.
How is it, or how important is it to go and try to get a win? Y'all have had some good performances on the road, but you're still looking for that win. Does it matter that much? Is it just about the score? How do y'all feel about it?
Definitely, yeah. Jay's kind of told us not to worry too much about the wins and losses and just doing our normal gymnastics, and then it's all going to play out. What we do every single day in the gym is going to translate over if we just be normal and trust ourselves and trust in the process.
Was there an adjustment period after Kaya got hurt to trying to okay, she's not here, we're not going to have those scores, people have to, someone here, someone there has to fill in those scores.
Right.
Now you have Haleigh doing what she's
right.
doing and helping you and the other gymnasts that y'all had 13 plus 9 scores.
Absolutely,
Friday.
yeah.
So has that taken some time, and are you there now?
Definitely, yeah. Obviously Kaya's absolutely amazing. Those are big shoes to fill, and you can never replace her, but so many people have stepped up and doing what we see them do every single day in the gym, so just doing that.
Not to put any pressure on the league, but are you expecting the quad-factor 4 straight teams this upcoming week? Or?
She is, were you talking about Aaliyah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's absolutely amazing. I see her do perfect routines every single day in the gym, and I'm just so proud of her and everything she's done, and all her hard work's paying off. So looking forward to see what she does against Alabama.
Aaliyah was talking about momentum against Florida and really this entire season. Like, how hard is it to wrangle it, especially from the start, if you don't get a good start in the first event and then kind of ride it all the way through?
Definitely, momentum is dangerous. We kind of talked about that since the beginning of the season. Like when somebody starts us off strong, we're going to hop on that train and go with it. And if it doesn't start right, it's just next person up, something Jay's talked about all season long. If the first routine doesn't go how we want it, the next person's going to pick us up, and we're going to finish the whole rotation strong.
And Friday night, Jay mentioned something about how you've had apparently some inflammation with your shoulder. About when did that start, and how have you been managing that?
It's kind of been a all-season kind of thing. It's just been bothering me since the beginning of the season, but we have amazing trainers and amazing staff that's helping me get better and being the best I can be, so just working through that. Nothing too serious.
Do you think you're going to try to do the all-around again Friday night?
Yes.
They can't stop you, or,
Yeah.
What is your attitude about that?
I just want to do what this team needs me to do. I want to do my best gymnastics for them, so whatever they need me to do, I'm willing to do that and willing to, yeah.
Do those aches and pains kind of go away during the meet with the adrenaline, the excitement, and then they come back when you cool down? Is that how it is?
Definitely. I feel like whenever I get into a meet, I kind of just go on autopilot and do anything and don't really feel anything, but definitely after the meet, I kind of feel all those aches and pains again.
Going back to Aaliyah and her 10s, like you've done it obviously on a consistent level. When you feel it and you do it, especially on multiple events, is it muscle memory? Like, is it just kind of getting in that zone of this is what it feels like, and this is what I have to do every single time?
Definitely. We kind of talked about going on autopilot when we get in that arena or any arena and just doing what we do every single day in there, turning our minds off. Don't do any more, don't do any less when you get into a different environment. Do what you do every single day in here, and the results are going to play out.
Is it kind of disheartening? Because, with the judges, it's all based on, their arbitrary
Definitely.
kind of notions or whatever, but is it disheartening sometimes when you do that, you have that feeling, but then you don't get a 10?
Not necessarily. Kind of just controlling what you can control and just doing what I can to give the best score for the team and doing what they need me to do, and I'm just willing to do that.
Friday, you had a 10 from one judge on vault and the other 995. Did you go back and say, oh, I see what she saw, or not?
No, definitely. I didn't really put my feet together at the end, and in the moment I felt it, but again, just controlling what you can control and can't control what the judges do.
Very humble answer.
With the lines on the mat on vault this year, you have kind of like a landing zone. Has that made it very different, or do you even see that?
No, I really haven't thought too much about those lines at all. Just doing what I do every single day, doing my normal vault, and landing in between the lines is the goal.
Is there anything, does the team feel different now versus the first half of the season, first, last? Does it feel different now, especially after the Florida win, just as a whole?
Yeah. Definitely. I think after Florida, that kind of boosted our confidence a lot, but then it's coming back in here and not trying to replicate that, like in going into Alabama this weekend, not trying to do exactly what we did in Florida, just being normal, one thing at a time, not getting ahead of ourselves is something we've really been focusing on here because we don't want to try to be that team we were there because then we could get ahead of ourselves. So just doing normal gymnastics and doing what we do every single day in the gym.
Can you explain NQS?
I don't really know. I know it's not based on wins and losses. That's something Jay's told us, but you take the highest scores and drop the highest and average all the other ones is what I've heard. I was like, I don't really know.
Average a certain number of road meets.
Yes. Yep. Not really sure how that works. Kind of just doing what we do and letting the scores play out and going wherever people tell us we're going.
I'm just wondering if you think is it something that you think is good or not, or should it be the scores should be the scores?
Right.
It's
I
not
think.
like strength of schedule. I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
you can do anything about what the other team does.
Exactly, yeah. Just control what you can control. You can't just control your scores. You can't control what the judges are going to do. So just doing the normal gymnastics we do is going to work out for us.